Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Natasha Priyaputra Zahra. My student ID is 064 and I'm from class 4B. Today, I would like to present a review of a book, Collaborative Strategies for Reading Comprehension, written by Judy Marilla. This book was published by the American Library Association in 2007. And the genre of this book is education and reference. This book discusses reading comprehension, strategies, and the importance of collaboration between teachers and librarians to help students become better readers. In my presentation, I will explain the content of the book, the strengths and weaknesses, and my perspective about this book. For the first, let me explain the content of the book. The author explained that collaboration between teachers and librarians is very important in education. By working together, they can create a better learning environment and help students improve their reading skills. Now, the book also explained that schools today focus strongly on student achievement and test results. Because of that, teachers need effective teaching strategies. Librarians are not only responsible for books, but they also help students develop reading and information skills. So, one interesting idea in this book is the elephant metaphor. The author explains that each reading strategy is not one part of understanding, like different people touching different parts of an elephant. To fully understand a text, students need to use all the strategies together. And after all, the book explains 7 reading comprehension strategies. There is 7 book strategies. So the first strategy is activating background knowledge. Students connect new information with their own experiences. For example, before reading about the beach, students can remember their own experiences at the beach. This helps them understand the text more easily. The second strategy is using sensory images. Students imagine what they read using the 5 senses. For example, when reading about rain, they can imagine the sound of rain or the smell of wet rain on the earth. This makes reading more interesting and memorable. The third strategy is questioning. Students ask questions before, during, and after reading. For example, what will happen next? Or what is the main message for the story? This strategy helps students become active readers and think critically. Next, the fourth strategy is making predictions and inferences. Prediction means guessing what might happen next, while inference means understanding hidden meanings from clues in the text. This strategy too helps students think more deeply. And fifth strategy is determining main ideas. Students learn how to identify the most important information in a text instead of focusing too much on small details. Next, the sixth strategy is using fix-up options. When students do not understand a text, they can reread, read ahead, or use context clues. I think this strategy is very practical because difficult text can sometimes confuse students. And for the seventh, the last strategy is synthesizing. This means combining information from different texts to create new understanding and personal conclusions. Now, I would like to explain the strengths of this book. First, the language is clear and easy to understand. Even though this is an educational book, the explanations are simple and organized well. Second, the book provides many practical examples and strategies that teachers can directly apply in the classroom. So the third, the book strongly emphasizes collaboration between teachers and librarians, which can improve students' learning outcomes. So for another strength is that the strategies are also useful for ESL students because the book suggests visual support, modeling, and clear guidance. However, this book also has some weaknesses. First, some chapters feel repetitive because the author explains collaborative many times. The second, the book is mainly focused on teachers and librarians, so general readers might find some parts less interesting. So the third, because the book was published in 2007, some examples might feel slightly outdated compared to modern digital learning methods today. Even so, the main ideas and strategies are still relevant and useful. But now, I would like to share my perspective about this book. From my perspective, this book mainly explains that reading comprehension is not only about reading words, but also about understanding meaning through different strategies. The book shows that students can become better readers by connecting ideas, asking questions, making predictions, and finding main ideas, and combining information from text. Another important point in this book is collaboration. The author emphasizes that teachers and librarians should work together to support students' learning process and create a better learning environment. Overall, this book teaches practical strategies that can help students become active, critical, and lifelong readers. And in conclusion, Collaborative Strategies for Reading Comprehension is a useful educational book that explains important reading strategies and the value of collaboration in education. And maybe that's enough from my presentation today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.